Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor, faced countless challenges during his reign, both as a leader and as a human being. Wars, plagues, and betrayals marked his time on the throne, testing his resolve and character at every turn. Yet, in the midst of turmoil, he found solace and strength in the teachings of Stoic philosophy, which became his guiding light. Stoicism, he believed, held the key to navigating life's inevitable storms, offering wisdom for both rulers and ordinary people alike. Two Stoic virtues were especially important to Marcus: justice and temperance. These were not just abstract ideals but practical tools for living well. Justice wasn't just about law for him, it was a way of treating others with respect and dignity, regardless of their status. It was about fairness, kindness, and doing the right thing, even when it was hard or unpopular. Marcus believed that true justice required empathy and understanding. He saw these qualities as essential for a ruler and a good man, shaping not only his decisions as emperor but also his personal relationships. Temperance for Marcus meant self-control and balance in all things, from emotions to desires. Surrounded by power and luxury, he knew the dangers of excess and the temptations that came with his position. He practiced temperance in his own life, choosing moderation over indulgence, and reminding himself that true happiness comes from within, not from material wealth. This didn't mean living without joy. It meant finding joy in simplicity and purpose, appreciating the small moments and the company of loved ones. Marcus believed that living by these virtues, even amidst chaos, was the path to a meaningful and fulfilling life, one grounded in inner peace. He understood that external events might be beyond his control, but his response to them wasn't. This gave him a sense of freedom and resilience. This realization is at the heart of Stoicism, a philosophy that teaches us to cultivate virtue, embrace challenges, and find strength within ourselves, just as Marcus Aurelius did. One of Stoicism's most powerful tools is the dichotomy of control. This ancient concept, practiced by philosophers like Epictetus and Marcus Aurelius, remains just as relevant today as it was centuries ago. In a world that often feels unpredictable and overwhelming, the dichotomy of control offers a practical way to regain clarity and composure. This principle helps us differentiate between what we can and cannot control, allowing us to focus our energy where it matters most. Instead of wasting time and effort on things beyond our influence, we learn to direct our attention to what truly makes a difference in our lives. We can control our thoughts, our reactions, and our choices. These are our domain. Our mindset, our intentions, and the way we respond to challenges are always within our grasp, even when the world around us feels chaotic. The weather, the opinions of others, the past, the future, these are outside our control. No matter how much we wish otherwise, we cannot change these external factors, and resisting them only drains our energy. Dwelling on them only leads to frustration and anxiety. When we obsess over what we can't change, we invite unnecessary stress into our lives and lose sight of what we can actually influence. Imagine this: you're stuck in traffic. The cars aren't moving, and your plans are slipping away with every passing minute. It's a situation everyone faces at some point. You can't control the traffic jam. No amount of frustration or impatience will clear the road ahead, but you can control your reaction. You can choose to tense up and let anger take over, or you can take a deep breath and accept the moment for what it is. You can choose to get angry and frustrated, or you can accept the situation and use the time productively. Listen to a podcast, plan your day, or simply practice patience. These small choices add up, shaping your experience and your well-being. By focusing on what we can control, our own actions and reactions, we gain a sense of agency and peace, even amidst chaos. This mindset doesn't just help us survive difficult moments, it empowers us to thrive no matter what life throws our way. This is the essence of the Stoic approach to life's challenges. By embracing the dichotomy of control, we find strength, resilience, and a calm center in the storm of daily life. Stoicism, though ancient, is surprisingly relevant today. Its wisdom, passed down through centuries, offers practical guidance for navigating the complexities of our modern lives. Our world is filled with pressures and uncertainties. Every day we face a relentless pace, deadlines, expectations, and the constant buzz of activity that can leave us feeling overwhelmed. News cycles bombard us with negativity, and social media often fuels comparison and anxiety. It's easy to get swept up in the noise, feeling as if we're always falling behind or missing out. Stoic principles offer a way to navigate this modern chaos. They teach us to pause, reflect, and find clarity even when the world around us feels turbulent. The dichotomy of control helps us differentiate between what we can influence and what we can't. This simple idea can be transformative, freeing us from the burden of trying to manage everything. This allows us to focus on our own actions and reactions, rather than getting swept up in the anxieties of the world. By shifting our attention inward, we reclaim a sense of agency and peace. For example, imagine facing a difficult colleague at work. Tension and misunderstandings can easily escalate, making the environment stressful. You can't control their behavior. Their words and actions are outside your sphere of influence, no matter how much you wish they would change. But you can control your response. You can choose to listen, to remain calm, and to not let their negativity dictate your mood. You can choose to react with anger, or you can practice patience and understanding. Each moment is an opportunity to embody the virtues of self-control and compassion. You can set boundaries and communicate assertively, focusing on what you can control in the situation. This empowers you to protect your well-being while remaining respectful. Stoicism reminds us that true strength lies not in trying to control the uncontrollable, but in mastering ourselves. It's about cultivating inner resilience and serenity, no matter the external circumstances. This is how we find calm amidst the storm. By focusing on our own thoughts, actions, and attitudes, we create a sanctuary of peace within ourselves, even when the world outside is in turmoil. Stoicism isn't just a philosophy to ponder, it's a way of life. So here are a few practical habits to integrate Stoic principles into your daily life. First, reflection. Take time each day to reflect on your thoughts and reactions. Were you present? Did you react well to challenges? Journaling can be a powerful tool for self-reflection. Next, negative visualization. This Stoic practice involves imagining the loss of things we value. While it may seem counterintuitive, it actually helps us appreciate what we have and prepares us for life's inevitable challenges. Another habit is to pause before reacting. When faced with a difficult situation, take a moment to pause before reacting. This allows you to respond thoughtfully rather than impulsively, minimizing regret later. By incorporating these practices into your daily routine, you can begin to cultivate the inner peace and resilience that Stoicism offers. Stoicism doesn't promise a life free of challenges. It doesn't offer a magic formula for happiness. What it does offer, though, is a framework for navigating life's ups and downs with grace and strength. By focusing on what we can control, practicing virtue, and accepting what's beyond our control, we can find a deep sense of inner peace. This peace doesn't depend on external circumstances, it comes from within. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. Stoicism reminds us that true strength lies in mastering ourselves, not external circumstances. It's a journey of self-discovery and growth, leading to a life of greater purpose and resilience.